meant to say I was moving the elevators and I feel a little scraping. I don't know if that's a normal feeling on the... Sorry, I just realized that.
Can you runway 28 or runway 22?
We can take runway 28, fine.
Runway 26, can you runway 28 via Alpha November? These cars for men and equipment remoting along the grass.
Alright, Alpha November to 28. Cobalt ground, should we take Papa November?
Runway 266, you can take Hotel November.
Alright, Hotel November 216.
Alright, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Verified up below 1,500. Caution traffic passes north towards Oklahoma, descending through 2,000 feet. As well as information from this area available on high watts and flight status frequencies. This caution from resident on the wildlife in the vicinity of Cole Airport. Advise on initial contact of information Quebec. This Quebec 115 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear 2000. Temperature 18, dew point 14, altimeter 3009. Localizer runway 22 approaching use. Ready runway 22, departing runways 22 and 28. Traffic advisories. 17 runway 23 use. Advise maintain view fighter below 1,500. Caution traffic passes north towards Oklahoma, descending through 2,000 feet. As well as information from this area available on high watts and flight status frequencies. This caution from resident on the wildlife in the vicinity of Cole Airport. Advise on initial contact of information
Turn
Quebec.
the big one back.
Yeah.
This Quebec 115 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear 2000. Temperature 18, dew point 14, altimeter 3009. Localizer runway 22 approaching use. Ready runway 22, departing runways 22 and 28. Traffic advisories. 17 runway 23 use. Advise maintain view fighter below 1,500. Caution traffic passes north towards Oklahoma, descending through 2,000 feet. As well.
Alright. To 1.9. Alright, now I actually know how to check these. Almost, yeah, I think, did Kyle tell you almost talking on ground? Yeah.
Cobalt ground, Skyhawk 677 Delta Mike at Airfleet, ready to taxi with information Quebec for close traffic.
670 Mike. Taxi number 22 intersection November via Alpha November.
22 at November via Alpha November 67 Delta Mike.
Right, check the brakes.
Alright, we'll check on my side. My side works, you have the controls.
Right.
Cobalt ground, Skyhawk November 5255 Romeo at Airfleet with Quebec VFR to the northwest.
No 5255 Romeo, call ground for Airfleet, runway 2 via Alpha November.
Runway 22 via Alpha November. And ground 5255 Romeo, can confirm 22 or 28 via Alpha November.
5255 Romeo, runway 28 via Alpha November.
28 via Alpha November for 5255 Romeo.
Alright.
25 Yankees up 1.9er.
25 Yankee, stand by.
Good. We gotta turn this to altitude now, or wait till you get on the runway?
I would do
And
after you get the
on the right.
clearance. It's light, mixture,
Yep.
transponder, and timer.
Yeah, timer more for the cross countries.
Yeah, so yeah, let's start this.
Affirmative.
Not sure is it working? No, it's not working. I have timer here. You just press the switch button,
Okay,
so it goes to 0. All that you need is just press it and it will start the time.
okay,
But no.
okay.
Caldwell Tower, Skyhawk 677 Delta Mike, 22 at November, ready to take off, close traffic.
Number 677 Delta Mike, runway 22 intersection November, clear for takeoff. Right traffic for
Clear for takeoff, 22 at November, 67 Delta Mike.
Oh, Tower, I'm running 26 Yankee, I'd like to hand off over to Teterboro if possible.
Brakes, brakes, brakes.
Brakes.
It not works perfectly, but
Yep, yeah, that does.
Blue 66 Yankee, contact to the right tower.
Down that frequency real quick.
lights, mixture.
Say again?
Can you give me that frequency for Teterboro?
119.5.
9 or 5, thanks. Caldwell Tower, 62 Zulu Alpha helicopter approaching Alpha November, looking for eastbound departure, please.
Flight Echo 62 Zulu Alpha, Alpha November, clear for takeoff. Runway east 422.
East of 422, clear for takeoff, Alpha November, 62 Zulu Alpha.
Tower, Skyhawk November 5255 Romeo holding short 2-way ready for takeoff. Tower, November 5255 Romeo holding short 28, ready for departure.
Caldwell Tower, 62 Zulu Alpha, frequency change request.
Helicopter 60 Alpha, fishing through. Good day.
You too, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. You want to say midfield.
Well, I was waiting for them for the departure. I should have jumped in.
Yep.
Alright.
But you know when I'm downwind to base.
Cobalt Tower, Skyhawk 67 Delta Mike, downwind to base for runway 22.
7 Delta Mike, runway 22, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 22, 67 Delta Mike.
Cobalt Tower, 5255 Romeo, holding short two-way, ready for departure.
Yeah, you wait. Usually, so the request, you wait just in 2, 3, maybe 5 seconds maximum. If no response, you can step in.
Okay. That was a little close.
Caravan Tower, November 52290, hold short runway 22 and November, ready for takeoff.
5290, hold short.
Hold short, 290.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay, pass the numbers and start coming close to runway downwind. Just pick up some, when you fly in the downwind parallel, pick up some point in front of you. Because especially on the right downwind, on the right traffic, it's hard to see the runway.
Yeah.
So just pick up the visual points.
Ups up full power.
And number 1, hold short, 280 call sign.
5255 Romeo.
5255 Romeo, call tower, 28, clear for takeoff.
5255 Romeo, clear to takeoff 28. Tower, Bonanza 5349 Bravo, we're with you about a mile west of the field at 2,300. Caldwell Tower, Bonanza 5349 Bravo.
Bonanza 5349 Bravo, call tower, contact Mars on tower, have a good day.
Bravo.
Number 52290, runway 226 November, clear for takeoff, right traffic report midfield.
Runway 22 and November, clear for takeoff, report, right, Mayfield, right downwind, 290.
7 Delta Mike, midfield runway 22.
Zero 7 Delta Mike 22, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 22, 7 Delta Mike.
From 50906, call ground, taxi runway 2 Heavy Alpha November.
And 43 Juliet, any update on the release?
Before Juliet, stand by on that track.
Cobalt Tower, 5353 Kilo, holding short at 22. Request close traffic.
So 5353 Kilo, call tower, hold short for landing traffic.
Holding short, 53 Kilo.
So smooth today.
Yeah. Well. And clear skies, like everything. Perfect.
Thumbs up. Power.
Audio Tower, November 522990. Detail right downwind, runway 22.
Alright, so now let's try to land more than
Go to
center
the
line.
022, clear touch and
Keep
go.
going left, I know. Kinda.
Alpha 290, clear touch and go.
So when you overshoot the runway, when you come in back, before you start leveling off with it, come back to a little more to the right.
Okay.
And then level off. Because yeah, it's pretty hard to start when you're close to runway. You don't want to do these banks to come
Right,
into
right.
the center.
Kilo, holding short,
So
22.
try to do it a little in advance. Or, if you see that you're close to runway but you're still going not centered, a little right rudder to move your airplane to the right and then again center
Right.
it.
Okay.
You don't want to do the bank, but by the rudders you can
Right.
The November
return
8,
your back to the
correction,
center.
3114 Juliet. You have the Cessna on upwind in sight?
Do I have what on site?
The Cessna on upwind.
I still didn't understand you, I'm sorry, we're ready to go.
Roger, do you have the Cessna that just took off in sight?
Yes, I do, 4th of Juliet.
4th of Juliet, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, 4th of Juliet.
November 8925 Yankee. 42 Juliet, contact new departure 119.2, good day.
119.2, good day, 42 Juliet.
Delta Mike, midfield runway 22.
Number 607 Delta Mike, number 2, runway 22, clear touch and go, traffic show final.
Clear touch and go, runway 22, looking for the traffic, 67 Delta Mike.
So let's do this touch and go, and you know what we can do?
Okay.
We can depart to Lincoln Park and make a couple touch and goes at the Lincoln Park. They have small runway, small short runway, so we can practice little different landings.
So it's the 535 kilo, you say you ready to go?
Yes, 5 kilo.
Also you can practice talking on a CTAF frequency.
Intersection November, clear for takeoff, make way traffic, department field. Traffic stops on the right downwind.
Clear for traffic, report midfield. Right traffic, 5 kilo.
November 50906. Hold it short to 8, East Quebec, ready for northwest departure.
50906, no delay, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. November 50906.
Number 7 Delta Mike, just for your last to the final, traffic will be departing off runway 28 prior to your arrival.
Watching for traffic, 7 Delta Mike.
It's so hard, Russian accent. Wow.
The pilot and the controller is very hard, both.
Yeah, the controller. I know this controller with the tower one day. It's like I hear how he like write down not write down how they talk it through the 80s.
Yeah.
Like call the tower information, hotel wind. What is the wind? Wind is 280 at 3. Visibility at 10, sky condition clear, blah 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 blah. Like, how you can do the 80s like this? Nobody's understanding.
Alright. Beautiful.
Alright, that was much better.
Good.
Colorado Tower, November 52390, midfield right downwind, runway 22, touch and go.
So 290 and 22, clear touch and go.
Runway 22, clear touch and go, 290.
Colorado Tower, Cessna 677 Delta Mike, would like to depart to the Lincoln Park Airport.
Flight 3 kilo, right midfield, touch and go, traffic in sight on the downwind.
Number 5 kilo, you're number 2, traffic head on the downwind, follow your traffic, runway 22, clear touch and go.
Number 222, touch and go.
You can request them on, maybe he's surprised with different voice.
Tower 67 Delta Mike, request departure to Lincoln Park.
7 Delta Mike, that's approved.
Approved, 6 Delta Mike.
That's over there,
Yeah,
right?
over there. So you headed, it's, they have runway 1 and 19.
Okay.
So we will land on 19 if we hear land on 22. And it's, I believe it's left traffic pattern on both runways,
Yeah.
so let's just check it. Yeah, it's left, so you can just straight in enter the left downwind for runway 19.
Okay.
So just keep a little right.
Yep. I just stay at 1200?
Yeah, it's also 1200
Okay.
there. And yeah, you can, yeah, when we pass the threshold, you can see that airport Lincoln Park is inside, so you
Yep.
can change the frequency. Yeah, I believe you can advise him now that we have an airport inside.
Call the tower, we have Lincoln Park inside, 7 Delta Mike.
7 Delta Mike, roger.
The switch?
No, wait.
Oh, wait for it.
Wait a little.
Okay.
Because they usually, yeah, they have to say that frequency change is approved as we come
Right, got it.
closer to Lincoln Park and still nothing yet, then we can change.
Good morning, Caldwell. Caravan 8 tank left coming out of Teterboro, 1.5, full stop.
To make him wake up.
I'm right Tango Alpha, you're inbound to land.
Hey, firm, sir.
Right Tango Alpha, report a left downwind runway 22.
Report left downwind 22. Can we set up for a left base? We're kind of coming up on the ridge
Well,
line
if you
from
can
here.
switch the frequency.
Yeah, once
here,
you-
just-
Okay.
South Jersey, 53 passengers across runway, right downwind 26, South Jersey.
So, have you told us that before? Yeah.
No, I haven't. You've been doing the talking at Orange.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the name of airport traffic, where you are, what you're entering,
Right.
where you're turning, and
Okay.
name of airport again.
Okay.
Brookhaven traffic, white and blue banner, so about 2 miles to the east, 1,500 to be overflying the field. I've got the traffic in the pattern in sight, should be a factor.
Lincoln Park traffic, entering left downwind, runway 18, Lincoln Park traffic.
That's my...
It's
That's a
19, yep. No,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, 19.
It's runway 19,
Yep.
and yeah, you want to
Uh,
say like
the
which
white-
airplane
white-
you are.
yeah.
White Sky or...
Yeah.
Alright, so they have pretty short and
Right.
pretty small, very tight runway. So yeah, we'll be doing the kind of short field touch and go.
Okay.
You want to land exactly on the numbers.
Okay.
So your aim point which you're headed to is the threshold of the runway.
Okay.
You want to enter the ground effect over the yellow signs.
Okay, so sort of aim
So you
early.
can, yeah, touch down immediately after the threshold line.
Okay.
And yeah, just extend your downwind for a little bit so you have time to like
Set
set up yourself for the final.
Left downwind line to the south. Got your exit.
And takes his final 26 South Jersey.
And just a little to the right, because you again get
Yeah,
to the
I'm
right.
getting close.
You again coming closer. Yeah, you have to be fine here.
Okay.
Lincoln traffic, white Skyhawk entering left base, runway 19, Lincoln traffic.
Descend a little more, and it's a smaller runway, so it will be looked that you are higher.
Right.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna's turning left crosswind 33 Brookhaven.
And another thing, you want to keep exactly 60
Brookhaven
on the short final, not faster than 60.
600 over the field, continuing northbound at the traffic in the pattern in sight, no factor.
Lincoln traffic, white Skyhawk, final, runway 19, Lincoln traffic. Yeah, that is small.
Yeah, it is.
Flying to the helicopter, so we enter in the pattern.
So you have to be very precise to go exact on the center line.
Right down when runway 19, flying to the
Alright, flaps up, full power.
Full power, okay.
Right rudder.
Yep. Ooh,
Line to be traffic, Cherokee turning across.
Alright, 62 on his speed.
Yeah.
Flying W reporting pattern to the
A
west.
little more.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I was trimmed too much.
Flying to the helicopter is right now when runway 19, flying to the
Alright, so now I can speed up to 70 and start to left turn.
Okay.
traffic, Cessna turning left base, 33 Brookhaven.
Okay, level enough. Now raise up the nose a little, I will raise up the flaps.
Okay.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna turning final 33 Brookhaven.
And on a communication, so first you tell it who you're talking with,
Right.
so it's Lincoln Park traffic.
Right.
At the end, just the name of airport, just
Okay.
Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Like runway 19, Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Flying to the helicopter, right base, runway 19, flying to the
I see you still were a little high in the final, so
Yeah.
try to stay a little lower. If you will need, you can add a little power after, but
Right.
try to stay a little
Flying to
lower.
the helicopter, short final,
Okay.
runway 19, flying to
So we still want to land exactly on the numbers.
Caravan just
Okay.
left that one, runway 25.
Want to go a little further out, I think.
Yeah. The previous one was fine, just start descending on the same altitude.
Yeah. Lincoln Park traffic, white Skyhawk turning base, runway 19, Lincoln traffic.
Lincoln Park.
Park. Okay.
Brookhaven traffic, Cessna's on the upwind 33 Brookhaven, we'll be departing to the west.
Alright, flaps.
Oh, I thought I had 10 already.
W radio check loud and clear.
Lincoln Park traffic light, Skyhawk, final runway 19, Lincoln Park.
Flight W,
Okay, perfect.
left lane.
And it's still a little higher than we have to be.
Okay.
So I can put the full flaps. So the aim point has to be, actually the place where you put the nose has to be in front of the runway a little.
It's slow as well.
And when you land, so try to come back to center line,
Okay.
flaps up, full power, speed up an airplane first, then take off.
Okay.
Flight W, others right now.
Yeah, power right almost. Bye.
That's up. Powerful.
And right rudder.
Yep.
Alright, that was much better. Just, yeah, do not forget, you add in power, you start drifting to the left.
Right,
Short,
right rudder.
very small runway, yeah, you
Yeah.
need to give the right rudder to stay in
Traffic
center.
Skyhawk is down to 45 downwind, 36
And we still come in a little higher. You want to be more lower, we want to land on the numbers. It's happened that we land on a second taxiway intersection.
Yeah.
So you want to enter the ground effect over the beginning of the runway.
Come in even shallower, right?
So you can touch down over the numbers.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to stay lower. You have power.
Yeah.
If you will see that you come in too low, you every time can add power and stop this descent. And also on the short field, so let's try to make, so on a short final, when you come in close to ground effect, try to keep the speed 55.
55,
Between
okay.
55 and 60.
Okay.
You have to be a little more precise on a flare, on a leveling off on a touchdown, because you have very slow speed.
Okay.
It will be very short flare. But yeah, let's try to slow down it even more. And I believe Lincoln Park is, yeah, it's 2,900 on a taxiway, or on a runway land.
Right.
I think one day in a cross-country practice, we will go to Andover Airport. It has, I believe, 2,100.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So like two-thirds of this land. That will be our short field. It's the place where you cannot, if you not touch down the numbers, in the numbers,
Go around?
you have to go around, yeah. Because you would be unable to stop.
Yeah, that's got the lake on both sides, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
South Jersey traffic, Turkey downwind 26 South Jersey.
And just a little more to the right.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
South Jersey, Skyhawk is 26 South Jersey. Flight W helicopter is right crosswind, runway 19, Flight W. Flight W,
20 flaps.
South Jersey traffic, Cherokee,
And we're already
turning
too
base 26
high.
South Jersey.
Yeah.
Already at the power more. Yeah, it's better to descend here,
Yeah.
stay lower, then you will add power if you will need to.
Lincoln Park traffic, White Skyhawk, base to final, runway 19, Lincoln Park.
Okay, traffic, Skyhawk is on a 5 mile GPS 23 approach. Okay, traffic. South Jersey traffic, Cherokee turning final 26 South Jersey.
Right, full flaps because we're still high. Wow, you see?
Yeah.
There's somebody crossing the run. Hope they have a radio.
Or eyes. Fine.
Alright, now we're going good. The thing
It's
is,
too fast.
if you
Yeah.
will see that you're coming too low, you can add a little more power, but
Okay.
for now we're going not bad.
Okay.
So over here you can just a little add power.
Okay.
Alright, now it's exactly short
Alright.
field landing.
Okay. Power.
Yeah, so it's a little scary to come so low
Yeah.
and thinking that I will, but they usually on the short runways, they don't place any obstacle front,
Right.
so you can come very low on it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how you're do the short field takeoff. Short field landings are also, but yeah, I mean we can practice it, but not exactly the short field. So the short field landings, you put 10 degrees of flaps, and you keep 62 on it after rotation.
On a climb out, right.
And climb out for the first 200-300 feet until you clear the obstacle. Then you level the nose, speed up an airplane to 70, start to climb higher, rising up the flaps. We can do, but yeah, and you start this takeoff, so you line up on the runway as much as you can, like
Right.
as long runway as you can, and hold the brakes at full power, let the prop speed up, then relieve the brakes. Just 10 degrees of flaps, rotate at 62, climb out at 62 to 300 feet level. So we will do only the second part. Yeah, you can turn.
5 miles.
Yeah.
So we will now on this touch and go, we will do only the second part. So when you rising up the flaps, leave it at 10.
Okay.
And we will rotate at 55, climb out at 62
Okay.
on a climb. On a
62.
Yeah, on a 500 feet, you will level the nose speed up to 70, start climb to 74. Start climb at 74, and for an additional 100 feet, then you rise up the flaps.
Okay.
But the landings have to be exactly like last one, okay?
Okay.
Lincoln Park traffic, White Skyhawk, downwind runway 19, Lincoln Park.
And after this touch and go, we'll depart to Colville.
1,000 feet below me, Ben.
And yeah, the Lincoln Park is on the border of the Delta airspace, or
Right.
Colville Delta airspace. So yeah, as soon as you take off, you can start the left turn.
Okay.
So not to enter the Delta before you start talking with the tower. So do all of these short field things and switch to tower, start talking immediately that we departed from
Okay.
Lincoln Park, bound to land.
Okay.
Traffic Skyhawk, 1 mile GPS 33 approach, Brookhaven traffic. Traffic Skylane is on a 2-mile final.
Flying W helicopter is turning right base to final, runway 19, Flying W.
Alright, 20 flaps. Go down.
Lincoln Park traffic, White Skyhawk, base runway 19, Lincoln Park.
Yeah, for KCDW traffic, Skyhawk is on the 5th, heading northbound for KCDW.
Lincoln Park traffic, white Skyhawk, final runway 19, Lincoln Park.
Is it idle on the power?
Downstairs in traffic, Skyhawk downwind, runway 26, downstairs.
Alright, flaps to 10.
That's 10. Full power. Yep.
Oh, nose a little down. Let's speed up right rudder more.
Yep.
Okay. So 60 to climb.
Yep.
Close. And you can start slowly left turn to get away the cold wheel. Very shallow, because you're on a slow speed. And speed up to 70.
Okay.
70, 74. No, speed up first. Establish the climb, then you can rise up the flaps. Yeah, this heading should be good.
Okay.
Just keep climbing
Flight of
first.
the helicopter is going to be tight, right.
Okay, and when you establish
downwind,
first
runway
effective climb,
19.
flaps up. And let's switch to cold wheel. And keep going up.
Cobalt Tower, Skyhawk 677, Delta Mike, departed Lincoln Park, inbound, full stop. Full stop.
Yeah.
7 Delta Mike, report right base, runway 22.
Report right base, runway 22, 67 Delta Mike.
Yeah, so your water tank is over here.
Right, so the airport's just coming around.
Yeah. So from water tank to Willowbrook Mall, it's your right base.
Okay. So kind of this way and then left?
Yeah.
Caldwell Tower, November 52290, right downwind, runway 22, touch
Number 290, runway 22, clear touch and go.
Runway 22, clear touch and go to 90.
You can slow down because
Yeah,
we will be
yeah.
number 2. You can call him that you turn in right base. You can turn now.
Cobalt Tower, Skyhawk 67 Delta Mike, turning right base, runway 22.
Yeah, I believe he is right over there.
7 Delta Mike, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land, 7 Delta Mike.
Number 290, amend your clearance, you're now number 2. Traffic is on right base.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Actually start descending.
Number 290, call turn.
52290, traffic in sight. I heard you.
Flaps.
You're number 2, follow your traffic, runway 22, clear touch and go.
I follow traffic for runway 22, clear touch and go.
So let's try to do the same thing in Coldwell. Let's try
Okay.
to do the short field landing. The thing you will need to stay a little higher because
Because of the buildings?
yeah, because we have a hangars.
Just-
But you still want to touch down in the numbers or even at the threshold.
Right.
So
Okay.
you want to pass the buildings like straight and level, fly on
Roger,
55,
kilo.
Okay.
then put power to
22.
idle,
Right midfield,
it goes down.
touch and
Alright.
go.
Full flaps.
So yeah,
Traffic
full flaps.
in sight.
Descend
Alright,
now
well,
as
down.
lower as you can to stay
Okay.
clear of obstacle, then
Right.
transit to straight and
You're
level
number
over
3,
this
traffic is
obstacle
out on the downwind,
Okay.
follow your traffic,
at the
runway
55
22, clear
knots,
touch and
and
go.
as soon as you pass the last one, power idle
Okay.
glide down.
Number 322, touch and go. 53 kilo.
Yeah, so now we just keep descending. It's still too high, but alright, that's fine.
Yeah, we're...
No, actually will be good. Alright, now we can add little power to stay clear of obstacle.
Alright, Caldwell, zip 40 over here, airbound, like to get an eastbound departure.
Just a little at the same time.
Zip 40, taxiway
Alright, power
Tango
idle.
Papa, clear for takeoff. Eastbound approved. Remain east of 422 at all times.
Alright. Yeah, pretty good short field. So yeah, and also use a ton of full stops. Yeah. We do not will be using it now because Delta Mike has brakes showing them for a nose wheel, but you can vacate at Bravo.
Number 7 Delta Mike, say parking.
We're going to Airfleet, 7 Delta Mike.
Number 7 Delta Mike, taxi parking via Papa, November.
Airfleet via Papa, November, 7 Delta Mike.
Lights.
Light transponder standby. Okay. Yeah, so we did most of the landing touch and go, so we have no way to, but usually you do the short field, like, right? You go in somewhere, you do one full stop short field landing. So normal short field landing, as soon as you touch down, you want to use all available braking, which you can do. So you touch down, you raise up the flaps, pull the yoke all the way back, make an aerodynamic braking on the elevator.
Okay.
And apply the brakes. Usually, I mean, if it's a real short field landing, you want to apply the brakes pretty hard to stop an airplane. We will do only like simulated short field landings. Even then, Dover, if you're coming in pretty hard, I mean, it's pretty slow on a 55, pretty good on a short field, touch down the numbers, you do not even need to apply the brakes hard because you will have 2,000 feet, almost 2,000 feet on the runway to stop your airplane. But yeah, even on a check right and all state checks, so you just, if the situation is that way that you don't need to apply it hard, you just toggle it and apply hard braking, but you just brakes normally.
Right.
But aerodynamic braking has to be used at all times on the short field.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually can use this lesson as a short field takeoffs and landings practice.
Okay. Something new. New airport too.
Yeah. Oh, now it's time for the new airports. Still surprised how different they are.
Yeah. I mean, I've had Orange and the one landing at Sussex, and then these today at Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln Park. We'll go to Andover, go to Sullivan County, to Allentown maybe. We'll see.
Call Tower Sierra 68 Alpha Lima is on the visual for 22.
And Andover looks pretty. I actually updated that in X-Plane with drew the terminals and markings and runways and stuff.
Yeah. Andover is a very nice airport. They have so... I never did a full stop there, but it looks like they have so nice facility. But the runway is really short.
Yeah.
We also one day, maybe, yeah, we're here. One day maybe we'll try to land at Warwick. This is the smallest runway which I ever seen.
Caldwell Tower, November 52290,
Little more right. Yeah, you clear on the right. Just line up at this key.
Caldwell Airport, I am a beam, runway 22 left downwind, I just took the wrong airport.
1500s.
Hotel 229.